chillaxing with you at the neighborhood, and that's Applebee's at 3501 North Main Street in Altus, and it is an absolutely gorgeous day in southwest Oklahoma, northern Texas, and the temperature is like 78 degrees. Yeah, hello fall, welcome, welcome. We're tired of the heat. Let's get on with the cold stuff, and I'm happy about it because it was some great football this weekend. The OU Sooners, let me just say, they did some great things, and I'm going to talk about it here briefly, but I just want you to understand two things. Hey, Applebee's caters now. Yeah, so give them a call, okay? Or better yet, go online, Applebees.com, and check out what they could do to make your event pop. And they have catering, and they have also pancake breakfasts for your fundraising opportunities. So, welcome to the neighborhood with more opportunities to help you do your thing and do it well. Now, let's get on with the meat and potatoes of the subject. OU and the Bobcats. Actually, the Wildcats. I get them mixed up. Bobcats, Wildcats, same thing, in my opinion. But the Wildcats of Kansas State, they were at home. I was expecting more of them than we got because I thought that Bill Snyder would rally the troops and then they would come out and try to, let's just say, beat the Sooners and beat Bobby Stoops at his own game. But unfortunately, the Sooners came and dominated and stomped. And I say that with all respect for Mr. Snyder, but they completely dominated Kansas State 55-0. Yeah, 55-0. Just in case you didn't hear that the first time. So, congratulations, Bobby Stoops. You played four full quarters of absolutely great football. I think the Towel Boy even played. That's how many he rotated into that game. And congratulations, because you're going to be coming back home to Norman next week against Texas Tech. Now, that's going to be a pretty big challenge, but in Norman, you know, you got the 12th man, and everybody's going to be rallying and making a lot of noise, so I don't see that being too big of a problem, but do not underestimate Texas Tech. They gave Texas Christian University, also named as TCU, a run for their money, and they're going to be ready to play, and they're on upset alert. So, got on some information about Oklahoma State and when they go to next week here in just a minute. This is Coach Cade back at you here at Applebee's at 3501 North Main Street in Altus. And 2 days of the week that you need to understand, Tuesdays and Thursdays, a.k.a. Wing Night, 50-cent wings all day from open until close here in the neighborhood, 3501 North Main Street in Altus. That is your home for wings on Wing Night, Tuesday and Thursdays. Applebee's. Welcome to the neighborhood. That's 3501 North Main Street in Altus, where they will hook you up with bone-in or bone-out wings Tuesday and Thursdays all day. Moving on to Oklahoma State football, they had an absolutely welcomed bye week, and they're 6-0 in the Big 12. Actually, they're 3-0 in Big 12, but 6-0 overall, and they had a bye week this week, but they take on next week the Jayhawks of Kansas. They're coming to Boone Pickens Stadium, and they're going to be ready to play. So they need to play big-time football because this is going to be absolute practice for the game that's going to take place on November 7th, which is TCU. And right now, TCU is nationally ranked, and they're ranked really high right now. Last I checked it, they were number 3. And to take off the number 3 seed in the nation, OSU is going to have to play 4 full quarters, and everybody's going to have to be on their A game. But congratulations to the Sooners for a big old W, 55-0 against Kansas State yesterday. And looking forward to seeing Mike Gundy and the boys again next week when the Kansas Jayhawks come to town. Until next week, 4 quarters of football. Tenacity, heart, you add those combinations together, and normally it's a successful game for you, and you normally come out with a W. Until next week, God bless you and peace, and thank you, Lisa and the Applebee's crew, for letting me do what I do and bring you OU and OSU football scores for the entire season. Until next week, God bless and peace, and let's play some football.